We are ending the week following our plan perfectly again. There's nothing I would have changed about today. I took a morning trade and an afternoon trade. Both of them met my requirements for my setup. And then I just let the market decide if it's going to be a win or a loss. It's not really up to me at that point. It's up to me to control my emotions and have discipline to sit around and wait for a setup and then wait for the trade to play out. Sure, there's probably other setups in between me waiting and in between me holding trades, but this is the one I chose, and if it's profitable, we can scale it up and make a living out of it. The only thing is my second trade in the afternoon. I need to pay a little more attention to price action when I do back testing. We did trade outside of the range that I'm watching for. However, the afternoon one, it was like a little tiny wick above the highs. And then I got into a short with a bearish fair value gap. We ended up getting stopped out. I don't know if that wick was enough to like check off liquidity being taken. I think we may need to watch for bodies being traded above or below the highs and lows of the range that we're looking for, but it's just something I'll need to pay attention to. Either way, it was a small loss, so it's not a big deal, and it helps like point things out if I need to keep improving on this. It's never going to be perfect, and we're always going to be trying to do better. So yeah, that's my spiel. I don't believe we will have a video until next Wednesday. I'll be out of town over the weekend, and then holiday hours. I'm pretty sure it's holiday hours of trading on Monday, and then Wednesday, I think the market's just closed completely. Either way, no point in risking anything, so we'll be back on Wednesday. And you can still get the July 4th 90% off with Apex accounts with a link in the description, and that's until July 6th. Enjoy the trades and talk to you guys in the comments. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. See you later. All right, it's almost 10. We got 2 minutes left until 10, then we can start looking for setups. We've got our zones drawn out, so we are well above the London buy side. So we would be looking for any type of shorts up here, looking for a bearish fair value gap. My target would be the London sell side. However, we are 200 points away from that, so I don't know if I would target that. I mean, we can target it and then take points if we're given anything. This swing low, I mean, if we were to get something up here, we could target this down here. On the daily, the daily came back down into this fair value gap and just ripped off of it. But with this strategy, I am not focusing on anything except the 2-minute chart and the zones we have drawn out. We've got a fair value gap right here. If we get in, I don't know why that didn't get filled, but that was close enough for me. I mean, I don't really expect us to go all the way down to here, but we've been holding pretty long, so we'll see. Just putting some orders on in case anything happens, because we need to be prepared if Tradervue, internet goes down. That would be insane if we came back into this London range, but I really don't see that happening. Could see us going to this low right here though. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Maybe all the way back into the opening. Or no, that's not opening. That's 8:30. That fair value gap on the 8:30 or at 8:30. Let's just let's play it by ear. First, we got to get into profit. This is definitely a setup I would have taken back testing. So no matter the results, I am happy with them. Had we followed this strategy to the T this week, we would be up 120 points right now. We didn't do that, so we're kind of red on the week, but it's all right. We kind of just started yesterday following this perfectly. And this trade is exactly what I would have done backtesting, so we're taking it. It's a little scary that we came this high, but really wasn't too confident in this. But it's a setup, so I'm going to take it. I wasn't judging my trades backtesting. I just had my rules, my setup, and my entry in place, took it, and didn't really pay attention to what the day was doing. So that's what we're doing today. I'll be back whenever we hit something. Oops. So we're killing it here. Let me tell you why. It will be incredible to see it come down. I mean, that's a long shot to go back to where I would be targeting. That's my original target is down here. Somewhere in, okay. Somewhere in this area. We had a huge move, so I mean, I don't know. I have not seen a move this large on my back testing, so I was not to go there before lunch when I would want to kill it is insane. However, we're moving super slow now. The trade worked out. I'm taking the 40 or whatever points we got, 40 points of profit, and I'm gonna be happy with that. We're stuck in this little area trying to break through, and then we got a fair value gap here. We could come back like halfway and have some trouble getting through this area, so could have held on. You gotta be kidding me. I thought I was doing good holding, and you're gonna freaking punish me for exiting after I held for over an hour? Like, it's funny to me that happened. I'm not mad about it. We're going to come back after lunch and do the same exact thing. Mark out our lunch session, high and low, and wait for a setup. So it's all good. I don't want to sit here and watch this come down further because then it might make me mad. I'll just check and see what happened after lunch. But I'm going to take a break. There's the morning trade. Worked out. I'm kind of curious to see what our risk to reward ratio was, because I can't figure that out off the top of my head right now. 54. And we had a stop up here. Let me make sure everything's exited. So if anyone was short there, you're welcome for exiting. Got out at 514. $1.7. I like anything over a 1.5. You got to be kidding me that this is now over 50 points. 50 is my target. My main target is 50. But it's all good. Not mad about that. We freaking held that like professionals. I'm gonna leave this down here just to see if we do run back down here. If this move comes down here, I might be mad if that happens. But talk to you guys after the lunch session. We may have something here. High side was formed up there at 59. We stabbed into it. We can get a fair value gap over here. We will short and target just shy of the lunch sell side. Not gonna get ahead of ourselves. We're gonna wait and see if this comes back. If it comes back, we'll get in. If not, wasn't our trade. For this one, I'd prefer it to come up a little bit. We don't need a lot, but take that. Put a stop up at 60. Targeting 310, I said. I don't think we need to put it above that high back there. Usually just the swing that was right before the fair value gap, which is this guy right here. So see what happens. I don't like that it's moving so quickly up, but we met all of our criteria for a setup again, and we take it. This is our last trade of the day, securing a green day no matter what. Well, not no matter what. We need to make sure that stop is obeyed. What if it flies past it? Well, I'll be back whenever we're hitting or about to hit one of these targets. But I just shut my camera out because I'm just freaking sitting here watching YouTube anyway. So we'll just speed through this next section and see you all on the other side. So I see this didn't work out. Not a big deal. One small loss. Make sure we exit all. Since I can't use brackets on group trading on Tradervue, we have to put the extra stops and limits in place, and they don't automatically cancel, which kind of sucks. The other day I completely forgot, and I didn't see that I still had an order on the board until I was editing the video. I'm like, oh crap, I don't think I ever exited those. So it's a good habit to, once you're done with a trade or something, if you're not planning on taking another trade, just to click that exit all. So I did not do anything inherently wrong with this. This was part of my strategy and part of my setup. We did. The only thing I'm curious about that we'll check, I plan on coming back and checking at market close, where we formed the high for lunch right before 1 o'clock right there at 150 or at 15,359. My only hesitation would be that maybe this wasn't enough to be taking out any liquidity there. Maybe it was this move. Maybe we needed some bodies up there. I'm still not mad about it. So yeah, I'll check later and see if we get another fair value gap between now and market close. That maybe it does. Maybe we do get this retracement that I was expecting. And if we do, then I need to just add to my plan that I need some bodies above or below these highs and lows. Wicks aren't enough. I don't remember paying attention to that in my back testing. I just remember getting above or below the lines and then looking for the fair value gaps. But not a big deal. We ended green. I would say this week was a success. We did not start off very well. No, we started off fine. It's just I missed that move on Monday. That move Monday, if you don't remember, it was a 100+ point trade, and I was on the 1 minute and got stopped out, and then we had another fair value gap, which I was not gonna trust because I just got stopped out. And that's when I decided to switch to the 2 minute, and that's when I did a lot of back testing that night and came up with this strategy. I mean, I didn't really come up with it. I'm just going off of ICT, but I'm trying to make it more simple for me. And we held multiple 1 hour long trades this week, which is a huge improvement for me. I would say this week was a massive success. Today's trade was 1 hour and 12 minutes this morning, and then 13 minutes this afternoon. So 1.5 hours total with 2 trades. I'm extremely satisfied. It's my understanding that the markets are closing early on Monday. It's just a half day, and then completely closed on Tuesday for July 4th, I think. Either way, I'm going out of town until July 4th evening, so I'm not trading anything no matter what until we come back, and then on Wednesday. So no videos or updates from me until Wednesday. If you guys are in the States, enjoy your extra long weekend. Be safe out there, and if you're not, enjoy your regular weekend. Yeah. Let me know what you guys did today in the comments, and talk to you all later.